Sanibonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the latest episode of the show called Untied. And on this episode, Ulebu gets to have a sit down with Unoma Mngoma, the former Mrs. Unoma Gigaba. Now, I must be honest, you guys, this interview was the one that I was looking forward to the most amongst all of the other interviews that Ulebu gets to do on the show Untied. But I was a bit underwhelmed because we are sazi tina standi drama. We want izikhatha when we're watching an interview. But unfortunately, Unoma, I just think she's not a great storyteller. I mean, that is not izinto zakhe, and I understand that. Number two, that is still the father of her kids. So maybe that's the reason why she kind of held back. If it was me, guys, hey, I would have added sugar and spice. No, I wouldn't have lied. But listen, I would have came with receipts. Ngisho ukuthi how many women who actually cheated on. Listen. Now, some people I saw on Twitter, guys, they kind of felt like Unoma is still bitter. Nowhere in the interview did I hear ukuthi she is bitter, you guys. People feel like she's still bitter. People feel like she still wants Gigaba. I'm just like, guys, are people not allowed to tell their version of the story? Anyway, let's get right into it. Unoma, guys, is a gorgeous, gorgeous woman. She says when she met Mr. Gigabyte, she didn't know who he was. They were at some event and he sent a bodyguard to come and ask for her number. So obviously, Ukeli is a Zulu girl. So she told the bodyguard, Aibo, tell him to come himself to come and ask for my numbers. So anyway, he came, Gempela, and she was just charmed by this man's skin tone, tall, dark and handsome. He's a Zulu man. He seems like he communicates well. Guys, you know what, ne? In all honesty, in everything that Unoma said, there was no substance that I heard in the real reason of why she fell for this guy or why she ended up dating this guy, except Uguti, she liked Uguti, he was a Zulu man, and she liked the way he communicates. Now, who am I to judge of what are the reasons that people date for? But listen, guys, if you're gonna get yourself into a relationship with a person who even has a bodyguard, for me, I wanna know, Uguti, I wanna get beyond the or beneath the surface level conversations. I wanna know, Uguti, what are you like, your personality? There's just got to be something that's gonna draw me to you, other than the fact that ukhulumisa Zulu esimnandi. She also says, Uguti, she didn't know, Uguti, this guy was married. She didn't know this guy was married. He did eventually tell her, but listen, when people found out Uguti she was in a relationship with him, people were just coming for her because they felt or they thought Uguti Unoma was the reason why Mr. Gigaba or Mr. Gigabyte and his former wife or his wife at the time were broken up. She says Uguti bezishisa waseqaleni bokushubile, guys. The relationships zisaqala nje, things were hectic. Already she's getting messages from people saying Uguti, you are home wrecker tonton. Number two, she's getting messages from the wife telling her Uguti, this man is like this, is like this, is like that. Number three, she's getting DMs from random girls saying, I'm his girlfriend, I'm what. I'm just like, yo, Unoma. Anyway, guys, even though like things were shubilet from the beginning, she continued dating this guy because every time she'd ask him about these things, this guy knew how to, get himself out of it. He'd either say, which it's not true. These girls that are sending you DMs, which I'm a politician in politics. Someone paid them to do that. Like, he just lie. And another thing that he was good at, according to Unoma, is that he was quick to apologize. Guys, one thing about a man who's quick to apologize, ne? Especially indoda egezayo, but he's quick to apologize. I was because you're gonna stay in that relationship thinking, this man is sorry, he's gonna change. There's no changing. Yeah, next. He just knows in order for us, which is let me just apologize. He might not even mean that apology. He's just apologizing for the sake of udlule laphayana. Now guys, how she caught him out ukuthi these girls were not lying is when these girls started telling uNoma ukuthi, remember that day when you called your husband and your husband said he was out or he went out of town. That day you called and you said A, B, and C on the phone. So obviously if umuntu is reciting word for word what you said to your husband, you know for sure ukuthi this person is not lying. When she'd ask him about it, he would deny it, you guys. The only time he would confess and say ukuthi yes, it's the truth or apologize was when she would show him the proof. So at this point she realizes ukuthi my man unenkinga, he's got a problem, this man. Now uNoma is a Zulu girl, guys, and sorry if you are a Zulu girl, but some Zulu people or most Zulu people have grown up in a culture where isithembu is normal, number one, and where cheating is not cheating, or a lot of Zulu men say there's no such thing as cheating. So a lot of Zulu women don't have a problem with men cheating. They just want you ukuthi, you know, hlonipha me, don't do it in front of me. So uNoma at this point, she knew ukuthi this man is cheating and it's fine, but you know what? She still expected or required some sort of respect that he must do his things discreetly. So anyway, she then suggests Ukai, which you know what? Let's go to therapy. Ukai would agree to go to therapy 1 or 2 sessions. That session, arasafun we are with therapy Ukai. Ukai would start say, would you know the therapist is racist, or the therapist, he belongs to the DA party and that's why he's against me. Ntontoni, like, or the therapist was hired to say things against me. Hi, boy, guys. I'm just like, what type of man is this? To an extent where you're going to say, the therapist is hired by politicians to say negative things about you. Ulebo asks, how did you even sleep with this man? After everything that you are hearing, weren't you afraid of getting sick? uNoma says, yay, she was afraid of getting sick. But at this point, guys, she's married to the guy. She's married to the guy and she's thinking to herself, you know what? I can't just, give up on my marriage. Njeganjalo. Let me just give in to the situation and try and make things work. Fast forward, get to the time where there was a video that was leaked where Mrs Gigaba. We all know that video, guys. So uNoma says there was someone blackmailing her, blackmailing them for 6 months about this video. Bazoyilika le video. But Mr Gigaba kept telling uNoma, no, this video is, a tough video between me and you. But uNoma was confused with me and you njani, because we have never recorded ourselves doing the deed. He kept saying, no, it's me and you. Can do. I knew all along the video that is being threatened to be leaked is not with his wife. I'm just like, what type of sick person does that? She said he lied about the video till the day the video was leaked. She watched the video again and she says at this point she was kind of happy this video was leaked, because this man, he had a tendency of lying, and every time she'd ask him about stuff, he made it seem ingathi. So she was glad ukuthi because you are so obsessed ne-public image yakho. Maybe this is ukufundisa isifundo to stop doing funny things out there. I get that. She also says whenever this guy would pack to leave out of town, and obviously he's a politician, so he's always traveling. Whenever he would leave, he would pack oil, guys, almost as if he was preparing. Not even almost, he actually left the house preparing himself to go and cheat. You know, the P. Diddy type of vibes. She says she knew whenever he had to work, which was like tell a porn video there, you guys, and play it. Ayibukele, guys, while esebenza. She also goes on to say, this person is a type of person when he is doing the deed, he wants to use derogative terms on you, calling you a B, calling you. And she says she didn't like that. She didn't mind being naughty, but when it came to a person swearing her during the deed, she didn't like that. And those are the type of things he liked. Guys, like really, it is giving P. Diddy type of vibes. I'm just like, yo, that's, I guess, okay, that part, I guess it was a bit much for her to mention. But anyway, this man, if these things she is saying is true, guys, no others time. There's no person who is a serial cheater who can convince me they love themselves. There is no way. When you love yourself, guys, you are picky about the people who sleep. Anyway, the one that broke her now is when her son told her, Uguti, Mama, there's a girl that daddy brings here to the house. He brings her here to the house. She cooks for us sometimes. Sometimes we go to her house and her mother, Ukoko, they call her, I guess, Ukoko Wabo, or the mother of the side chick. She cooks for them. He would even go to the extent of bringing the side chicks food, cooked food, to the house to feed their children. Guys, the disrespect. Unoma obviously confronts Mr. Gigaba. He denies it. And she's like, my son would never lie about it. She says her son begged her, Wuti Mama, please tell daddy to stop doing all of these things. Tell daddy to stop taking us to that lady's house. So Unoma decides, you know what, I'm going to go to Durban, me and my children. We need, some fresh air. They were supposed to come back on a Monday. They decide to come back on a Sunday. When she comes back on the Sunday, guys, she enters the house. She goes to her bedroom with her children. She finds Mr. Gigaba in bed with a woman. Mind you, this woman, Umakiwabo, she literally stays 2 streets away from their house. This is the same woman that is taking the children, cooking for them, doing all of that. I'm just like, some woman, Mara. Hi, man. So Unoma knew Uguti, there's this friend who's close to the husband. The husband would always say, Uguti, I'm taking the kids over to this friend's house. Kanti, he was taking the children over to the mistress's house. So she then sends him the friend now. She sends the friend a WhatsApp to tell him, Uguti, Azin, I trusted you. Kanti, you've been taking my children. You knew about this whole situation. So please, I never want to see you in my house. You are not welcome in my house. That guy then goes and opens up a case. He goes to the police station, guys, and opens up a case. I guess you were saying Wutu Unoma's threatening him or something like that. The police come, guys. They come and take Unoma's gadgets. I didn't even know Wutu police can take gadgets. So they take her gadgets. Now, upon the day where they're supposed to return Unoma's gadgets, the police come and arrest her. She's confused, but what's going on? Why are you guys arresting me? The police say, there's a second case you have been arrested for. You are going to find out Pambili a police station. Berafika police station, guys. She doesn't know what's happening. The docket is lost. She's asking who opened up this case. She doesn't know. At this point, she's at the police station. Mr. Gigaba comes and fetches her and drives her home. Only to find out, guys, that the person who actually opened up that case is Yena Mr. Gigaba Ukobolwake. That time, guys, he kept comforting us, saying, no, who's a baby. I also don't know who opened up this case against you. Guys, it's Koshadali Esingaga. And apparently he opened up a case for malicious damage of the car. The day Unoma found Mr. Gigaba in bed with the woman the Sunday she came back, she scratched the car or something like that. Guys, she says she felt a stab in her chest. Guys, this man, if really he did these things that Unoma is saying, he did. He's not a good person. So anyway, guys, she files for divorce. She says the divorce was quick because she wanted nothing. Not that she wanted nothing. She took nothing. She asked for the house. Ukai wanted to fight for the house. She asked in everything she asked for. All of a sudden, he wanted to fight for it. He wanted the kids. She said, fine, take the kids. The only time where she fought was when he said he wanted 100% custody over the kids. And she said no. So she left, guys, that marriage with nothing. That goes to show Uguti at this point she was tired. Because once a woman says Uguti arafuni luto, guys, just know Uguti, she doesn't have fighting strength in her. She wants nothing to do with you. She says Uguti, she did hate him because, guys, how dare he expose her children to this type of lifestyle? She knew the lifestyle he loved, but to expose the kids to that, guys, that was painful. She says, girl, after the incident of bartering him in bed with another woman, few days later, she moves out. A week later, she comes back to the house, I guess to fetch some stuff, and already there's another woman there. Their wedding pictures are off the wall, guys. Bo. She said Uguti that hurt her because 1 week later, guys, that is heartless and that is cold. She says she felt like this guy didn't care. The kids, guys, were crying every day. He had replaced all the nannies that were working there because apparently the nannies got along with Unoma. Guys, this man, That's why I'm saying if I knew this man was cruel like this, there's no way I'm even going to try and spare his image. But at the end of the day, this is a man, this is a politician. And you must know one thing about politicians. Image is everything. So again, if she does say, or give explicit information, she is giving grounds to him to kind of sue her. But anyway, let's park it right there, guys. You tell me your thoughts on this. Some people I saw were saying on Twitter, Uguti, when a woman is down with a man, she doesn't even want to talk about him. But these interviews that Ulebu does, it's not a tell all, and it's clearly just women who are not over these men. I'm just like, yes, it's sweet. Anyway, let's park it right there, guys. You tell me your thoughts on this. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys in the next one.